Hello everyone, it's your girl Kitty coming at you once again. So today I'm gonna be sharing my amazing recipe of how I made this local street Waakye stew. Yeah, so without wasting my time, I'm gonna be digging in with y'all to show you how I made this delicious stew y'all seeing here right now. Okay. With me here is my goat meat and my cow foot, which I'm washing thoroughly to get any excess fat and dirt from it before we start with the preparations. I went ahead and transferred my meat into this pot where I'm going to be seasoning with my onion, ginger, aniseed, garlic, habanero pepper, rosemary, spice cube, and some cumin. I'm going to go ahead and blend all this together. By doing that, we'll go ahead and transfer all this into our blender and blend it into a smooth paste. Once that is done, we're gonna pour it over our meat, give it a good stir, and allow it to cook. We can now tell that our meat has been cooked very well. As we can see, it has absorbed all the juices, and that's exactly what we were looking for. So without wasting more time, let's go through our other ingredients. These are our ingredients for our stew. So in me here is 1 large onion, 2 medium pieces and a half, which we're going to use all that for our stew. I'll be using this large onion to fry our meat. Also, I have with me 2 bay leaves, garlic, habanero pepper, ginger, and my tomato sauce. We're gonna be blending all these for the stew. I have here already on fire my hot oil, and that I added my chopped onions. It's completely optional, but I decided to do that because it just adds an additional flavor to it. Go ahead and add my meat bit by bit, but you have to be careful with that so you don't splash the oil on yourself. So we're gonna be repeating that until everything is in the oil and also until it turns golden brown. Just go ahead and strain my stock at this point because I want my stew to be as smooth as possible, but that doesn't mean we're gonna throw the thicker part away. We're still gonna be needing it. I went ahead to check on my meat and it was all done, so it was time to take it out of the oil. We're not gonna be throwing the onions that we fried the meat with, but we're gonna be adding some other ingredients and blend it all to add to our stew. Yes, that's the secret ingredients that is gonna make our stew taste extraordinary. So go ahead and add all our other ingredients in our blender. And after adding the fried onions to it, you can go ahead and blend it till you get a paste out of it. So I'm using the same oil from the meat to make my stew. So here I added my chopped onions in my oil, and I'm gonna allow it to fry for about 3 minutes. I also added my blended up ingredients to it and allowed it to simmer for some minutes. I went ahead and added my tomato sauce and also allow it to cook for about 5 minutes. And then next I added in my stock from my meat. Next I added in my cumin, nutmeg powder, Rosemary seasoning, and some salt to taste. After that, you're gonna stir everything thoroughly and leave it to cook for some extra 5 minutes. At this point, I went ahead and added my meat into it because I needed it to absorb all the juices in my stew. So at this point that we have oil formed on top of our stew, we can tell that our stew is all ready and done. So yes, this is how we made our delicious Waakye stew, and we're gonna bring it out fire to cool down, and then we know what we're gonna do with it. So I didn't want all that extra oil on top of my stew, so I had to skim it off and put it aside. You can actually use that for jollof rice or any quick meal that you're gonna be needing oil. Yeah, you don't need to waste all that oil anyways. So I'm gonna go ahead and decorate my stew with my boiled eggs. Yes, Waakye can never be complete with boiled eggs, and yes, of course, our fried fish. So anytime you go and buy Waakye, don't forget to ask for eggs and fried fish. Again, let's not forget that there can never be a complete Waakye without our side curry and spaghetti on it. So yes, I made this curry and spaghetti myself. I just added some stew to make it a bit soft and moist, or to change the color. And yeah, again, I have my hot pepper with me. That is just optional. Not everybody likes too much pepper. So this comes to an end of our Waakye stew, and we're gonna be enjoying it with our delicious Waakye right here. So if you want to know how I made this Waakye, kindly subscribe, follow me, and give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to follow so you don't miss when I post the recipe for my Waakye. Thank you all for watching. I love you. Until we meet again. Peace.